be okay with that?
Mm-hmm. Good morning. Come here. You want to say hi to everybody? Come here. Momo.
Tell him what a good
Momo.
big brother he is.
Come here.
And he's training her.
Come on. Look. Look. Good morning.
Good morning.
From Jeannie, Patrick, and Momo. Poppy's here as well.
Baby.
So we had a session on Monday with our dog trainer just to kind of like talk about working with both dogs and making sure that both dogs were well prepared for their lives, etc. And one of the things she talked about is how with Poppy, who is jumping, like she jumps up,
I just give her a good knee. Like right to the whatever front part of her. I'm just kidding. I don't do that.
So
I could never. I just look at her and I go, oh, whatever you want, baby. And then Patrick outed me with the dog trainer and told the dog trainer that I feed Momo from the kitchen table. Wait.
Poppy's in the crate, Momo's out. So I don't think Poppy likes that.
Yeah, for you. Just know I don't need the dog.
So she basically is like, before you greet the dog has to sit. And Momo doesn't jump. Momo barks.
Momo was never a jumper.
No, he was when he was little, and he was a counter surfer when he was little. So anyways, I get home yesterday, and before I step over the gate, because Poppy's world is kind of small because she is not to be trusted, I asked the kids to give me cookies so I can treat her for sitting. And so they give me cookies, and I step over, and I was like, sit. So Momo sits right down, and Poppy's like sitting there like wagging like crazy, and I'm like, sit. And she doesn't sit. And then I'm like, Poppy, sit. And Momo literally reaches over and pushes her butt down.
And you go, was that an accident?
And I'm like, did Momo mean to shake? Was he like thinking he had to shake? Or like the kids were there and saw it too. And they were like, oh my God, he totally told her to sit. So it was just funny. She totally sat. So Momo's such a good big brother. And then Momo gives her, I mean, he could totally dominate her all the time because he's so much bigger than she is. But he like will give up his bed for her and like give up his toys.
This morning he was crying and I'm like, what's going on? And Poppy was in his crate. So, and he was just crying because in his hard crate. So I made her get out because that's his crate.
Right.
She was just sitting there like, yeah, what are you going to do about it?
Our breeder's like, our girls totally dominate our boys. She's like, that's just how it is. So
I think that's how, because Violet's like that, right?
Violet's our fat Robin.
Yeah, she dominates.
That's so funny.
So, what's going on this morning? I worked to like put together some orders, and a lot of stuff is going to be going out today and the next couple of days.
Some hoops arrived, however.
Okay, remember?
Not all hoops.
I ordered probably
arrived.
25 8x12s, and I got 4. So if you didn't get a no, you're not getting yours. It's gonna go
until it arrives. But
yeah.
we are going by order of
and didn't,
order.
And didn't whatchamacallit, didn't Chris say there's a ton of stuff being sent to us?
Well, I mean, Chris has been kind of giving us, our rep from Brother gives us updates. And, I mean, you guys have heard me say this before. At one point, he's like, there are 200
we said
unloaded, 200 shipping containers waiting to be unloaded in Tennessee, which is where their warehouse is. And yesterday...
Oh, look what Gail just asked.
Alex is not here today.
Can we say?
I mean, it's kind of their news, but everybody knows.
There may be a baby.
There may be. You can't, like... There's a new member of the A1 family.
Yes.
So,
we're going to swaddle her and hang her on the wall like they do with
like native babies.
No, weren't we watching a show? It was about Mongolia?
Well, they do it in Mongolia.
And in the yurts, they swaddle them and stick them on the wall.
They just hang them there.
I always told Shauna that her baby would be an A1 baby. And we were going to swaddle her and hang her on the wall and work. Yes.
So, Susan, I guess my question would be, because the second place winner is also not local. So I guess the bigger question is, would you rather have the scissors than the thread?
And then we'll put it out to
and then we'll put it out to her, because
Davis.
Either way it's going to be shipped.
Yeah.
So and it's a really nice little thread chest.
It really is. But we'll figure out if you guys want to just swap it. I'm pretty sure Terry would say yes to that.
I don't know.
We'll call her.
Terry.
We'll call her and then we'll let you know.
The guys are going to be, so we are shorthanded, and I haven't figured exactly how this is going to work over the next couple of weeks. But my guess is we won't have Alex a ton over the next couple of weeks. So with that in mind, the guys have deliveries this morning, and so just keep in mind we will be slightly shorthanded today. And what else do we have to talk about today?
So I know how to spell batik, but last night I could not remember how to spell batik.
Isn't it B-A-T-I-K?
Yes. And I was spelling
like
it.
I-Q-U-E or
I
something?
totally did. I was like, why won't this come up? And I was totally misspelling it. And when stuff like that happens, I'm like, it's time to go to bed. So, yes, Betty, you do see pretty fabric behind me. And I'm going to change it right now. And let's put it up at a sale price. And all of these at open editor. What's they're beautiful. So they're island batiks. A lot of it I just have, people come into the store, and when they come in and chat with me, they just shop from I'm like, shop. That means I don't have to price it, I don't have to put it away, and they just sit here and shop at the table behind me. So why is this not? And then I'll add this up for. Listen, this is the issue. Our point of sale still does not talk to our.
I think that the big database issue was fixed last night. I'll know more today.
But we have that's why sometimes sometimes you'll order something online and we don't have it in stock. It really is annoying. And I'm putting this up there right now, and then I'll show it to you. 11:19. Patrick.
What? I'm looking through. For those of you who are taking our software class on Friday, the Edge to Edge software class, I hope to be talking to Karen today. I'm actually going to reach out to everybody just to make sure that everybody is well prepared.
This has been Patrick's thing. I've been like, have you
the sticky paper that she wanted?
It's all been sent out.
I was like, Patrick, did you do this? Did you do this? And I was yelling at him this morning because that's my hobby.
She loves.
I don't really yell. Are you serious? Was I yelling?
No, you don't yell. It's your tone. That's why everybody thinks you're mean to me.
No. You know what, ladies? If the husbands would just do what we told them to do when we told them to do it, it's really their fault if we nag. Like, I don't know what else to say.
It's really their fault if we nag.
It's their fault that we nag because they don't do what they're told to do in a timely manner.
I'm beginning to understand HLN shows. I'm just kidding.
Is that like where they throw their wife down the stairs or something?
You mean Momo throws you down the stairs?
Okay, I just put this up there, and I'll show you the fabric. Let's look at it because it's really, really beautiful. And it is...
I went skiing. Well, I climbed over the weekend, too. I climbed a mountain
Trish
and then
gets it.
skied it.
Did
And then I
Patrick go
climbed yesterday morning early.
I didn't know that I married. When we got married, I didn't know I was... Because we were working so much. We met through work, and we were working so much, and I don't think you were doing any of that.
I was doing all of it just whenever I could.
So, but when
It was only 6 months later we moved to Vegas and you realized that I
So
was like
Patrick
that.
and I fell in love in New York City. And in New York City, you're not doing any of that stuff. We were just going out and going to the clubs.
At one point, I
and-
went into an elevator right when Jeannie and I were dating, and this dude looked at me and goes, "Dude, you feeling okay? You're really pale."
Because
I hadn't been outside like in the sunlight for like weeks. Like I was working morning till night.
So, and we got married without really, really knowing each other really, really, really well. Like, I don't think you knew that I was crafty. Did you
I knew
know
you
that?
were crafty. You knitted and like.
Did I
You
knit?
talked about stuff.
In that 6 months, I don't think I knit.
Yeah, you knitted. You had knitting stuff.
Yeah, but I don't think you really knew.
Yeah, that was like years later when you.
And
really
I
got
didn't
into
really know what a mountain man you were.
That. Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
By the time we went to Vegas, yeah, you did.
I didn't.
Every available moment
I didn't.
spent in Red Rock. Every available moment I was in Red Rock. I would drive you out there at 6:30 in the morning to watch the sunrise.
Yeah, but you weren't being a mountain man. We were just watching the sunrise. Isn't that romantic?
And then I'd drop her off at home, and then I'd go climbing all
When you
day.
fall in love and you stay up late and you go, let's go watch the sunrise. And now if he was like, let's go, I'd be like, that sounds horrible. I would be like, heck no, you can go watch the sunrise. I'm going to sleep, right? Wouldn't I say that, babe? I'd watch the sunset. That's a more reasonable hour for me. Anyways, it was nice and quiet. Yeah. Okay. Oh my God. Heather got those up already.
I was skiing with somebody that was like, and it's funny because this is how it works when you guys are gone too. He's like, my wife and kids are out of town this weekend. The house is clean. There are no dishes in the dishwasher.
Who said that?
There's a guy I was skiing with 2 weeks ago. He's like, all my stuff is where I left it. Like, he's like, it's been awesome.
Is that what you say? That's not what you say when I'm gone. When I'm gone, you're like, you cry because you miss me so much.
Depends on how long you're gone.
You know how the wives all talk about, you're like, oh,
you
yeah,
know,
the
when
husband's
I'm
gone.
like out on a trip, like all my physical ailments disappear, like I sleep better, my back doesn't hurt, I'm happy and smile all the time.
Wait a minute. I don't know how I feel about this. So,
I go to bed at 10. I wake up at 6 and watch the sunrise.
Oh my
I enjoy
God,
my
that is
coffee
not true.
and do my salutation to the sun.
You haven't been doing that.
Well, that's because the sun is up at like 7:30.
Let's get rid of that thing here. Okay. I just put it up there. So, Patrick. Okay, so I just put the fabric up there if you want to see it. So, ladies, you've asked and I've gotten. Welcome to our boutique section. This is it.
So you better buy it or there are no more boutiques.
This is our boutique section. And look at, this is, and I have to put some more of these together, but this is like our little kit, and there's one fabric that I forgot to put in there, so I've been opening them up and like tucking it in. But this is the Pretty and Posh with this specialty fabric up on the top, which is going to have the 2 velveteens and the leather.
My spa
Little
vacation is like camping, sitting around a campfire and getting up early, hiking long distances, climbing or skiing all day.
Yeah, but he does.
I actually really appreciate a good spa day after that.
He does. He likes that. He likes to go to, like if we stay at a nice hotel, you always go and check out, what do they call it? Just the spa, right?
Well,
and you
like
go
the
sit
best
in the sauna
was
and
like
stuff.
in like Asia, the onsen. Like
I don't
sitting
do
in
that stuff either.
hot plunging.
I
cold plunge
love
and-
like a good massage, but I don't like to like, I wouldn't go sit in a sauna or like anything like that.
I love that.
So, yeah, Patrick likes all of that. Here is, oh yeah, I was doing more kits.
Why did you pull that?
Why did I pull what?
This.
Because this wasn't her order. This is the thing that you filled and it's not nothing, none of it's even in here.
Well, that doesn't matter. It doesn't mean it doesn't get sent.
But the other stuff has to go in here. She has another order.
You were the one who gave me that one to ship. Anyways.
But there's another order.
Okay.
Okay.
She's just doing what I was told.
So this is Island Boutique Woodcut. Oh my goodness, isn't it gorge? Do you love it? Look how pretty it is. And after I ordered it, I went,
Are we done with it now?
yeah. After I ordered it, I was like, I don't know how to order fabric because I didn't order another colorway. And then I actually went back on to order another colorway, and they're completely like sold out. I ordered that. Don't worry about it.
Oh, dude, Betty, it had nothing to do with you.
I think the Pretty and Posh kits are online. If you look up Pretty
We
and
pulled
Posh.
them, maybe?
No, I did. I just put
Or
this
the
up.
fabric kits, you mean?
Can you not hit the table? It bounces the computer. Yes, it should be up there. But
She could do the, like, I would have to hold it like this for my punishment if you were being...
you like it. You like the punishment. He likes it. I didn't see them. Oh, it's definitely there. And just go onto the website and type in Pretty. Oh, is it there? And maybe, you know what? I might have to make more of them. So if you're okay with waiting, I will have those. Oh, look at Momo. Pretty and Posh. Pretty Posh. Sold out. Okay, if you're okay with waiting till next week, I'll be able to get even more of those for next week. So I'm gonna put it back up there and I'll put a reminder on there. But the kit is really cute, and you'll have enough for all the bags. The only thing that's not going to be in the kit is going to be the coconut cream. Coconut cream is sold out with it's completely sold out at Maywood's, which is where it comes from. And but what you should do is you will have the white fabric in there, which isn't spoken for anything else. The orange and the white. Those are the two that aren't spoken for. So if you put, for the purple one, this one. So see how there's coconut cream? That's actually velveteen, but the inside's coconut cream. I guess it doesn't matter, right? Because it's not even, you're not even going to see it. It's going to be in the inside. But you could use the white with the flowers, which will look so cute together. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll put that back up there. And I think I could do probably 10 more kits. So I'm going to go ahead and do 10 more. And you can go on there right now. 10 plus save. Okay, I wanted to talk to you about, and you'll get your supply list today. Zippy bags. So Zippy bags is going to happen next week, next Wednesday. I do not have any more panels.
He is out.
Look at how relaxed my dog is. These are the Zippy bags. So there's a large. We're going to do one large and we're going to do one small. And this is a sewing project only, although I will show you some of those like super duper special features if you've got like a Solaris and Luminaire. I'm also just going to be working with a quilt bar. So if you have a quilt bar, we're just going to be quilting it on the sewing machine. So there's really not going to be any pre-class prep, except I'm going to have you have your batting and your backing. And like I said, I'll send you everything today. Do not cut out your bags. Don't cut them, and don't cut them. There's like a little dashed line. Don't cut on that dashed line. We're going to do that later. All I want you to do is I want you to rough cut 2 of the size, and I don't care which ones you get. We are working with 2 different panels because they told me Zippy panel 2 was sold out until March, and then it showed up. And then I went and ordered more, and now they're sold out. So I did order more. I probably won't have them until the end of this week or the very beginning of next week. So if you're local, you're going to be able to come in and pick them up. If you're out of town, I'm not going to have them for you.
So
I might have them from you. I'll let you know when they show up because I can always priority mail it to people.
I did get that notification regarding the XP3 playbooks as well.
I'll add the Pretty and Posh to the, I'm going to add that right now to the promotions page.
So, I mean, it's basically, for those of you who had the XP2 playbook, it's just added the new functionality in the XP3. Maybe we could do a pre-order. They are available to order. I don't know exactly when they're going to ship. So would folks want to see kind of a pre-order deal on the XP3 playbook?
There's an XP3 playbook?
It just came out. They just announced that they're going to be available.
Ooh. Okay, so does the difference between what you'll get with the XP3 playbook and what you'll get with that IQ designer book, the Mastering IQ Designer's really going to focus on that portion of the machine, whereas the playbook will cover sewing, will cover embroidery, and will cover IQ designer, so it kind of covers everything. And it is geared towards Luminaire and Luminaire, which is, same as Solaris. But it's kind of everything, and it is kind of, it's more project-based instead of instruction, direction-based. It'll be project-based with the pictures, and usually they have the videos, and they have some of the projects there. So that's going to be the difference between the two. When we work with the Mastering IQ Designer, and we'll at some point maybe sit down and do a project together, because I got to see what their modifications are for like other different machines. I'd love to like work through a project together with you. So I'm putting that, Margaret, I'm adding it to the...
So the playbooks generally come with, haven't the playbooks been coming with the video card?
Yes.
So the playbooks are not just a workbook, but they also come with, yes, it's both sewing and embroidery. It's not just focused on IQ. Yeah, but then Shannon asked the question.
Yeah, but I don't think you were listening to me, were you?
I wasn't, because I was figuring out a price. Mm-hmm. So the retail of the playbook is basically $412. They're $411.99. We will do a pre-order for $260.
You put it up.
I'll put it up. So, and we'll talk about that tomorrow.
I read an article and it said, what makes a marriage last? And one of the things it says was to say please and thank you.
Doesn't happen. She's like, go do this.
You know what happened the other day? Well, he did my laundry for me, and then he took my laundry, put it on like our bureau, and one of the socks fell. And I said, you dropped one of my socks. And I go.
She goes, pick up that sock. That's what she said. She didn't say you dropped one of my socks. She goes, pick up that sock.
No, and then I go, pick it up. He looked at me. Guys, it's playing because I want to see what I can get away with. And I said, pick it up. And he looked at me with like daggers and give me the look. You looked at me like, I looked at me like that and walked away. I just started laughing. Well, because, sometimes you gotta figure out like the level of your woman, your power.
So she basically tells me, don't fold my laundry, which is fine. She doesn't put her laundry away. It just moves around to different surfaces in the room. So where I put it so that she'll deal with it is in her bed where
I hate
she
it.
sleeps.
He puts it on my pillow. And I work late. And then
and
I
I'm
come
like,
home, lights are off.
Life is tough. Somebody did your laundry for you.
And it's on my pillow.
Put it away.
Yeah, but you could put it anywhere else. You put it on my pillow.
No, if I put it anywhere else, it lives there for weeks.
Yeah.
And you've taken over every surface in the house anyways.
That's not true.
It is true.
Okay, so what were we talking about?
I wish that there were more husbands on the live stream because I'd be like, is your house like mine? Is every surface dominated by your wife? And then she gets home and she's like, you need to move your keys. What?
No, but okay. So I'm sure there's wives that have husbands like me, right? There's wives that you deal with me, and there's husbands that deal with me. Why wouldn't I want to be like neat and organized and right? Who wants to be this? Nobody. But that is how I was made. I'm just as God made me. There's nothing I can do about it.
Oh my God.
Okay. Outnumbered here. Yes. See, you understand.
Yeah, she's like, she'll get home. The entire house is a disaster with her stuff. And she's like, your keys need to move. You got to put these away. Like, what are you talking about? My keys take up this much space. They're always in the same place.
He's exaggerated.
And we had a house.
When's the last time I told
in
you
our
to move
prior
your keys?
house,
When's the last time
I got
told you
one banister that was like 6 inches by 2 feet.
That's
I
all
just did whatever I wanted there. But then she'd get home and rather than cleaning her stuff, she'd be like, you got to clean this up. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Don't
I get
listen
like
to
a
him.
2 by 6 inch.
Ladies, don't listen to him. It's not like that.
It is totally like that.
Anyways, okay. So Zippy bags, just to get back to that. Number 1, do not cut on the line. Number 2, you'll get your supply list today. There is not a lot of prep. You're going to need some batting. You're going to need to pick your batting. And
Pam Foster, I never talked to my
Oh my God. I did not grow up in a household where
Your dad was like that. You're just your dad. Your dad was like that. You have become your father.
Patrick, that's not a nice thing to say. Patrick,
Is it true?
No, it is not true. It is not true. Don't listen to him. Is Zippy bags a?
I need to go open the door.
You know what though, Pam? It's said with love. It's like, you better pick up that sock. I love you so much. That's how it's
never
said.
Followed up with that statement.
It's really like, I'm just playing. It's never like, you better pick that up. Never. Come on, you know that.
So anyways, I need to go. I need to unlock the door. There are people out there.
Okay, so let's talk about
Is there
Zippy
anything
bags.
that I need to talk about?
No.
Okay.
Is there?
Guys are going to be out on deliveries today. Okay. All right. Bye.
You know what,
Momo,
Pam? I am so lucky because I was out with my girlfriends. Well, don't let Patrick hear this, but I was out with my girlfriends, and they were talking about how their hubbies don't do anything and that they have to do everything, and I don't. Like Patrick is.
Come on.
I am very, very lucky, and I know that. And he knows I know it. So, yeah, I'm very lucky. Okay, so Zippy Bag. The Zippy Bag class is, it's a free sew-along, and you can go online and sign up for it. And I've been adding you to my Zoom list. And so just go ahead. It's big. There's going to be a lot of us there. When I do a Zoom class, like it shows like all your faces like Brady Bunch. But we're gonna have pages of people. If you come and do it when we do it, if you are unable to make the Zoom, which is gonna be next Wednesday, don't worry about it. It's gonna be recorded, so you will get a recording of the class, and you can work at your own pace. You can just watch. You can join in. I have some people that just show up to the classes and they work on a different project. It's just kind of like a sit and sew together. So, yeah, you are welcome to just sign up for that. Am I on the list? And do I know if you're on the list? February 1st. And if I try to, and you're gonna get you are not on the list. I just added you, Miss Margaret. I just added you. If you don't email me here and tell me to add you to the list, because I will forget and I don't go back to this. And Marlene just asked if the Cuties kits were back up. And I think I put them up last night because they're back up. So if you need a Cuties kit, go on there. I was able to get more fabric. I might have to pull it down again. Depending on how many people get fabric. And there's some kits I have more of than others. Yes, you can just watch the class. Absolutely. How do the Zippy Bag class without... Can you do it without the panel? I don't think you can really do it without the panel. But, Paul, I ordered more, and they come from Utah. That's where Riley Blake is. So I think I will have... I know I just said, don't email me here. Don't message me. But I see your name right there, and it's going to take me 1 second to add you in. Do you want to just... Okay, just throw out your name. If you're in my system, I'll just add you right now. Send. Let's just put you all in there right now. Miss Carol Lombardi, Miss Carolyn Farlow, I just added you. Lombardi. Oh, won't let me add you, Carol, because you're already in there. I know, last thing Debbie, I just added you. When is the Zippy Bag class? Zippy Bag class is going to be next Wednesday. It's from 10:30 to 12:30. It is a free sew-along. And you do need a panel. And you want some of the cute zippers that go with it. So you want to get the matching. I think these are a great price too. They're $14.99. I have them on the website on sale for $11.99. They color coordinate. So when you do your Zippy Bag, it is going to tell you what color zipper it wants. So look how cute these are. And then right here it says pewter. So then you just go to your Zippy Bag kit and you grab the pewter. Add me also. Do you ladies mind that I'm doing this? I hope you don't. But let's make sure you're all on there. Cindy West, added. Lila, added. Who else? Wanda. Isn't that so funny? That means you're all in my system. Added. Shannon. To add something. Shannon, maybe call me. I don't even know if you want to be added. I think you're already added. I think you're all added now. Oh, Paula. And that way you don't have to send me an email. I just put you all in there. Terry, who else? Did I miss anyone else?
So it's a half an hour labor.
And Terry added. Stephanie. Stephanie add. You know, can I just... You know what I'm going to do? Because this is silly, right? I'm going to go into the listing and I'm going to put the Zoom link in there. So I don't have to add any of you. You'll all have the link, right? I think that's how it'll work. Okay, don't email me anymore. I'm going to go on there and I'll put the Zoom link in the actual, so you'll have to go to the website. Okay, Katie, this is how we're going to do it. I'm going to go onto the website. Sorry. I'm going to go onto the website and you're going to go onto our page and you're going to type in Zippy bag. Zippy bags or Zippy bag. You're going to see the first thing that comes up is the free Zoom. And I am going to go ahead and I will add in the, I'll add in a link to the supply list and I will add the Zoom information. And so you don't have to be, so no more, I'm not adding any more. I'm just going to add it there. Look for it later on today. As soon as this is over, I'll go ahead and do that. If you are local, okay, I will let you know. I'll call Riley Blake today and see. They've been taking anywhere from 5 days to ship out to 10 days to ship out. And they, it takes 2 days for me to get it because they're in Utah. So I think I'm going to have more panels. I'm hoping I'll have more panels. So if you haven't gotten a panel yet, I'm hoping that I'll get them by Friday. And then if you're out of town, I may or may not be able to get it to you on time. I can priority mail it to you. So you should be very excited. It's going to be a ton of fun. I was just looking last night because I made instructor notes for myself, and it's just going to be fun. We're going to be using stitches that maybe you haven't used before and some features in your machine that maybe you haven't used before. So... but right now, I don't have any more panels. I think we went through maybe like 75, something like that. So we went through quite a few of them. And I ordered another 25. So you can purchase it online. But if you're going to get it in time, is a maybe. Definitely a maybe. Unless you've heard from me. Okay. I'm trying to think of what else. So this is on there, 20% off for the batiks. They're really pretty. I think we're going to use them for some more Annie bag projects. And I don't know. I think that's it. I'm going to do a show and tell this week. Stephanie Boyk has been stitching out some amazing stuff for us from OESD. I just needed to get the designs online, and then we'll do that. I think we're good right now. So I don't have a... Cindy, everyone can do this class. That's why I love this Zippy bag thing. If you can straight stitch, you can do this class. So this is going to be so much fun. The supply list was like, when I was doing it today, I was like, oh, you just need like an iron, rotary cutter, some basic sewing supplies. That being said, I am going to show people that do have the Luminaire and the Solaris. I'm going to show them. First, we'll start off with just a quilt bar to do some of our straight line stitching, or maybe you can do, I did some serpentine stitching. So we'll do that first. And while everyone's doing that, if you don't have the projector with the grid lines, then I'm going to show those Luminaire and Solaris ladies how to turn on those grid lines and how to use those, which I think is super, super exciting. So yes, everyone with a sewing machine can participate in this class. It's going to be super, super fun. There will not be a prepped video. There will be a little bit of pre-class instructions, and I'm going to do that this morning. I just need to figure out my measurements. My supply list is all done except for the pre-class prep, and I'll send that to you today. So it'll be, I'm going to link it to that listing on the website. And then it lists months. Are they discounted? Kits are not discounted because you know what I do? I don't factor in any of the labor. I just factor in what the retail price is for that kit, and the hours and hours that it takes to put it all together is not in there. So kits are not, we don't discount the kits. They take a long time. So those kits, a lot of them take a really long time to put together. So yeah, serpentine's going to be one of the options. Like, look how cute the quilting is on this with the serpentine. Isn't that adorable? And then this one I just did variegated thread with those grid line marks. And then this one I just did a little bit of echo quilting. Just went around that with my auto pivot. So we're gonna play with different things. And I just want you on your Zippy bag panel to pick out a large and a small, and we're just gonna make it work. I have the zips. I actually, you know what? I have a ton of zipper 1. I don't have a ton of zipper 2. So if you need just the zippers, let me know. And I'll call my rep right now. Or I'll call Riley Blake right now and see if they can give me an ETA and when I'll get the rest of those panels. No, should we? We're not. I was like, should we push it out a week? I'm not gonna push it out because it's already on the calendar. We're gonna leave it. And if you don't get your panel in time, you're gonna have the video. You can just join us and watch and see how we do it, and then you can stitch it out later on. Tutti Frutti thread. The Tutti by Wonderful, is it like $10.99 or something like that? It's totally reasonable and it's beautiful. And I'm slowly getting one of each color because I absolutely love it, and it looks so great with the stitching. So I'm gonna get going. You can send me emails. First thing I'm gonna do right now is I am gonna finish up that supply list, and I'll send that out to you, and I will link everything together. Have a great day. Be creative. I hope you make something absolutely amazing, and we will see